from the shopkeeper. Oh, dang, start a new video. I probably don't have to look away from the shopkeeper, but I feel that it's courteous instead of looking right at him while trying on different stuff. In fact, I probably could go in the other room if I wanted to be extra courteous. But anyways, AC was at 791 now. $834. So trying to do simple subtraction in my head. I made it all the way to trigonometry, but I can't do simple subtraction. So nah, I'm still just gonna go with poison. Although I'm not even really going to keep this save because I think it's absurd that you have to try on the equipment to see if it's any good. Although I guess that's to be more realistic or what have you. You'd probably have to have a game where you have to try it out in battle to see if it's any better. Like, unless you're really good at spotting differences in equipment, but this game is not going for realism, so just give me the stats! So, ultimate sword, poison shield, diamond armor. So I just need ultimate sword and diamond armor from that guy. So let's quick load! The only reason I don't want to sell that lady's present, it's not because I would feel bad about it, it's because I don't know if it's essential or helpful in some specific way. Like, now that Poison Shield is helpful in some specific way, I tend to think that all shields are going to be helpful in some way. So that's why I'm collecting shields, I think. So, ultimate sword and diamond armor, I think it was. It wasn't Odin armor. It wasn't royal sword, so yeah. Stats looking good. Looking pretty decent. Okay, goodbye. Saving time. Cartagena hasn't invaded Swatham yet, but it's only a matter of time. Why, you're in Swatham, traveler. The king really wants a jewel that's hidden in a nearby cave. Everything's hidden in a nearby cave. 18 years ago, the town of Excalibria was destroyed by Cartagena, in case you didn't read the intro text. Our king may be stingy, but at least we're at peace. Thus far, that is. Okay, let's see if this lady rips us off. Tell your fortune if the money is good. The fee is 190 chems. I feel something strange is going to happen. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, thanks, bye. That's like the stupidest fortune, though. There's no air of mystery to that. There's just an air of incompetence. Maps? Well, they're pretty hard to find in these parts. Thanks a lot, jerk. An old town near here is in the ruins. It's been that way for about 18 years. That doesn't sound very epic. You have to go in hundreds for it to sound epic. A nearby town was destroyed by Cartagena a long time ago. Our king is a very greedy man. A terrible monster lives in a cave near her. Only the king has the key to the cave. If we couldn't put any more "k" sounds into that sentence. If you see the king, ask him if he can spare some gold so that we can eat. Sounds like a good tactic. The people here tell of a treasure that is hidden in a nearby cave. Everyone's talking about this treasure and this cave. It's like the writers couldn't think of anything else. Our king doesn't want a queen because he thinks she'd spend his money. You know she would. Welcome to my shop. Does anything interest you? Meh. See what we don't need. A dungeon key and secret key. Gnome stone. Well, I think I'm good. Okay, let's see about spells. Books or spells are my specialty. May I help you? What would you like to buy? You know what? I think all of my current spells are pretty useful. Except for Toxios, if I always have the shield. It's all useful. I'm not even sure what this does anymore. I should go and see what this does. So, let's do that. Oh, that's right. No, that's not terribly useful. So we can get rid of that. And probably Toxios. Since it's kind of pointless to have it with poison as long as I still remain with the poison shield, but then again I'll save off enough that if someone tricks me up, be able to reload. Some Mercurios. Toxios. Let's do that. You know, I think I got this particular one before, but I'm not sure. Gonna test Hydrios. That's actually one I've had before. That one sucks compared to the boomerang cloud, whatever you call it. Let's try Argan Toes. It's actually pretty entertaining. But it's still not nearly as fast as them boomerangs. I'm gonna assume it might be useful later and just keep it. But I kinda doubt it. Let's see what Voltio is. Okay, meet you outside. Yeah, that's the one that sucks. That's the one where you have to go up to the things to damage them, and even then, they can damage you. So that sucks. And, you know, I think that I saved already after getting these stupid spells. So I'll just stick with it, I guess. But damn. Nothing so far is as good as this. Like, maybe they mixed up where that spell should be and put it at one of the non-very end towns, but I actually appreciate it being there for me earlier rather than later, because I find these battles kind of too frequent and very annoying, so I'm good. No complaints about that from me. I'm glad they might have screwed up. I'm bored with my job. So that's why he's doing a jig. I'm looking for another job. Have you heard of any openings? I don't think I have. Our king has been worrying about the evil Cartagenans. This totally looks like I can go over there somehow. Well, that's lame. Maybe it's just a plot point that wasn't very well disguised. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just going to assume that it's some plot point or graphical error or some kind of a tease. I'm looking for another job. Have you heard of any? Okay, everyone's looking for another job. A dull job and lousy wages to boot. I think that I could bribe these guys into murdering the king. The Ring of Earth? Yes, I have it, but I won't give it to you for free. Bring me the white crystal from the Ivory Cave, which is a bit southeast of here. Then I'll consider handing you my ring, which is too valuable to just give away. The Dark Demon guards the jewel, but that's no threat to a hero like you. Here is the key to the Ivory Cave. Now off you go. Or just off you go. And no exclamation point there. Good lad! There's an exclamation point. I have too many dang keys. The amount of keys in my inventory is too damn high. I bet he would say that you don't have any inventory space if I had more than 7 right then. That guy was walking through the walls, or at least the shadow was. Oh, I really hate this. Might consider prospect. I'm pretty sure it's going to turn into a plot point that he's not going to give up the ring, and that I have to decapitate him to get him to change his ways into dead ways. Let's avoid battles. I don't want to go that way. We'll cast it again! Let's see if the effects wear off after spaces moved, or if they wear off after clock time. So that took think less than 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that its space is moved. It's just not doing anything. Derp a derp a derp a derp a derp. Oh, one other person confirmed to have at least watched one of these videos. And that was the reason for trying to up the sound quality again, because it was a positive comment, but not a positive comment about the sound. And I agree. Yep, this is definitely movement based. Well, it really is just less expensive to not use this in audio spell and just run away from battles whenever possible. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. There's some chunky goings on there. Hopefully that didn't screw up the recording or the game. But this is the direction that I'm supposedly supposed to go. So let's go this way and hope that the game doesn't break. Just came in there to slap him and leave. That's what I should do in every video game. Don't try to kill the enemies, just go in, slap them, and leave. Just to show them who's boss. You don't need to waste time with them. And I think a lot of games would let you get away with that. Unless you specifically have to kill them. Who are you? Lost again? Well, here's a map of the area. Okay, that's why the person in the town said there's no maps. Because you get it from that guy, I guess. I don't have time for you, slap. Slap. Love it. Oh, that's weird in Merit because I can't back up. I usually back up so that I don't end up heading out of the cave. But in this case, I'll just have to turn. Oh, there you go. That's why. They don't mess around. They just like they might as well put the gate on the outside of the cave. I don't even know which key to use. Saving. Just in case that used it up. Okay, it didn't. Secret key. Doesn't fit. So it's gotta be the white key, like, was completely obvious, but, you know, I wanted to try out the other keys since I haven't yet. Once you become okay with running from a lot of battles, it starts to not be as much of a concern for leveling up. Once you have that boomerang spell, any battle's pretty much just as easy as the other one. You just have to conserve it. Stop it, people. You're so needy. I just want all your attention. You get in the way of me leaving the scene. Don't go. I'm guessing maybe this door requires one of the other keys. Or just the white key. Let's try that. There's no keyhole here. What? Open. Okay. Well, it didn't look like there was a keyhole on the other door. So stop laughing at me, game. Oh geez, what's happened? Oh. Oh, what are you gonna do? Wow, that's pretty terrible. I didn't get the feeling that there was any warning about that, really. But hey, at least I saved. Okay. I can go through here. Let's see if I can go back out. Now that might be what the dragon shield is good for. Since that is a dragon. Or something that looks a lot like a dragon. So let's test that out. Does it give me immunity to dragons? I sure hope so. Nah, what is your problem? You can't